Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to subject English for class 7. Here I'm with unit number 3 Gopal and the Hilsa fish. Now students, we have already completed in live classes this lesson, but I made a video for those students who is unable to attend live classes due to some reason or circumstances. So that students open the video and try to understand the explanation of this lesson. So first of all, take your honeycomb textbook and open page number 36. Now look at students here. Have you ever read a comic book? A comic book contains stories told mainly through pictures. Now, as we know that comic book or comic story always contains pictures, so the reader can easily understood the content which is given there. Now, your title is Gopal and the Hilsa fish. So from the title we can understood that here two main characters are there. One is Gopal and one is Hilsa fish. Now Gopal is the name of one person. Now Hilsa fish is the name of fish. Hilsa is the name of fish. Now look at the first picture in your book. Look at here. The fishermen are throwing net in the water and catching fish. It was the season for Hilsa fish. Fishermen could think of nothing but Hilsa fish. So here the season of Hilsa fish is going on, and the fishermen also catching only and only Hilsa fish. Even they are thinking also about Hilsa fish. Means just imagine that whole day and night they are busy to catch about Hilsa fish, and that's why they are thinking also related Hilsa fish only. Now look at the second picture. Fishmongers sold nothing but Hilsa fish. Come, buy. The price of Hilsa is down today. Now fishmongers. Now students, fishmongers means who are doing the traders of fish. जो fish का व्यापार करते हैं, they are known as fishmongers. Now here sold. Sold is a past form of sell. So these fishmongers also selling only and only Hilsa fish, no other fish, nothing. And look at, they are calling to customers that come and buy. After what they are saying to attract customer, today the price of Hilsa is very down, means very low. आज Hilsa की price बहुत ही कम है. It's too low, it's very down. So come and buy the Hilsa fish. Householders could talk of nothing but Hilsa fish. Now householders means the ladies of the house who's doing the house chore at home. So this lady is also talking about the Hilsa fish. You know students, we know very well the ladies are very talkative. But now the season of Hilsa fish is only going, that's why they are also busy to talk about Hilsa fish only, no other topic they are talking. How much did you pay for that Hilsa? You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Now look at this, both neighbors are talking with each other. When this man bought Hilsa fish, so the lady is asking the man that how much money had you paid for this Hilsa? Now look at the man's face, it's very happy. He's very happy in saying that if I could say you wouldn't believe it. Means the price of Hilsa is very low. If I'd say that it's very cheap price, I have paid a very low price, you wouldn't believe it. And in the palace too, the courtiers could discuss nothing but Hilsa fish. Now, you know students, we have seen unit number 1, 3 questions. The whole lesson was based on the court of the king. Yes, the story is based on the king. And we have seen that courtiers are the members of the king's palace. They are a very intelligent person. They are very wise men. They are giving advice to the king. They are giving suggestions to the king. And if any situations occur, the king first asks them that what to do. So, means here the courtiers are court members. They are highly intelligent people. But here the courtiers also busy in talking about Hilsafish like ordinary people. We have seen in the previous pictures that fishmongers, fishermen, householders, means each and every person is busy in talking about Hilsafish. But here the courtiers, the member of the king's court, also busy to talk about Hilsafish. Your Majesty, you should have seen the huge Hilsa at court it was. Huge means big. Court is a past form of catch. And majesty, majesty word is used for the king to give highly respect to him. Means Maharaj. So here the courtier is saying to the king that your majesty, today I brought a big Hilsa fish. Means, do you like to see it? It was. And look at here, the sentence is not over, but here someone stopped it. But then also it stopped. Why? Now look at the second picture. Stop it. Are you a courtier or a fisherman? Now look at the expression of the king here. Might be the king become very angry. And what he's saying immediately to the courtier, stop to speak a single word related to Hilsafish. And after, in a second picture, what he had said, you are a fisherman or a courtier of my king. Means the fishermen, fishmongers, ladies of the house are talking about these all things. Means talking about only and only Hilsafish. And you too talking about means we can say that the king has become tired after listening the same things again and again. So might be the king become fed up. The king become tired. That's why he become very angry after listening the same things in a palace also. The courtier felt silent. Now look at, when king become angry, everybody kept silent. Look at everybody. It's completely silent and they are watching down. They are looking down. With downcast eyes. Downcast eyes means nazar jhuka ke khada rehna. So they are watching it down and look at the eyes are closed. The king felt guilty. But look at immediately the king felt is a past form of feel. Guilty means understood his mistake. So immediately the king understood, realized his mistake. That is a season of Hilsafish. That's why people are busy to talk about Hilsafish and nothing else. So he realized his mistake, and after what the king has done, look at the next. I'm sorry, I lost my temper. It is a season for Hilsafish and no one. King immediately realized his mistake and he said sorry to the king. And what the king said, I lost my temper. I lost my temper means I become angry. I lost means that I become very much angry on you without thinking. So he realized his mistake and he accepted that definitely is a season of Hilsafish. So that's why people are busy to talk about Hilsafish. Now students, here we have learned a very important objectives. That though he is a king, he has a power to do anything. But here, immediately he accepted his fault. He realized his mistake and he said sorry. He is a king. If he will not say sorry, nobody can ask anything to him. And everybody then also follow the instructions of the king, which is given by the king. Instructions which is given by the king. But here we can see that though he is a king and the courtiers are only the doing job there. But then also he understood, he realized his mistake and he said sorry. Means here we learn that if we have done any mistake, we have to say sorry immediately, though the people are younger than us. Sometimes we are ignoring that our sister is smaller than us, our brother is smaller than us, so no need to say sorry to them. No. Though they are small, it's okay. If it's our fault, means we have to say immediately sorry to them. So clear, students? Now look at after what happened. Not even Gopal can stop anyone from talking about Hilsa fish, not even for 5 minutes. And now look at, we have seen the fishmongers, fishermen, ladies of the houses, courtiers, king. We have seen each and every one. But Gopal entered now. The main character of the story, of this comic story, enters now. This is Gopal. So, in front of the courtier, the king said to Gopal that okay, it's happened that people are busy to talk about Hilsa fish and that's why you are also talking, okay fine. But even Gopal has no capacity to stop people to talk about Hilsa fish for 5 minutes also. Means we can say that Gopal is a very intelligent courtier or very intelligent person in a king's court. And that's why king is saying this, that Gopal also cannot able to do this, to stop people to talk about Hilsa fish. Oh, I think I could, your majesty. Now, what Gopal had said to king? Oh, my majesty, I think I could do this. Means it's possible for me to stop people to think about Hilsa fish. Then let me see you buy a huge Hilsa and bring it to the palace without anyone asking you a word about it. Now look at, the king has given challenge to Gopal. Okay, if you are saying that you could do it, you can able to do it, so do one thing, you have to bring a huge Hilsa, means a big Hilsa. You have to buy a huge Hilsa from market to the palace and you have to bring in such a way to the palace so on the way nobody can ask a single word related Hilsa fish. Now students, just tell me, is it possible that in your hand something is there and nobody can ask you related it? And what's the king's challenge? You have to brought it in such a way so nobody can ask a single word related Hilsa fish. Means the Gopal has not to bring the bag and keep inside this fish. He has to bring it in an open way in a hand. Now I just give you an example, students. If you bring a new bag in the school, now everybody is watching your bag, yes? So everybody will ask you the price of your bag. They will open all pockets of your bag and they will say you that it's very nice. What's the price? How much price have you paid? How much price you have given to the shopkeeper, etc. So everybody will ask because they are watching your bag and they understood that your bag is new. You bring it today only. But if you kept your bag at home only, so anybody will ask? No, because nobody knows that you brought new bag. If you bring a new pencil, so everybody will ask you because you are writing with it. But if you will keep it in your pocket, in your pouch or in a box only, so nobody will get it that you have a new pencil. So that time nobody will ask you. But if you show it in a public, so definitely everybody will see it and everybody asks you. So same things here, where the king had given challenge that you have to bring it in such a way to the palace so nobody can ask you a single question related Hilsa fish. Now students, it's very difficult task which is given by the king to Gopal. Accept the challenge, your majesty. And what this Gopal had said, Okay, Your Majesty, I accept your challenge. Now students, we have to see that what Gopal is going to do to complete the challenge. A few days later, now look at, he had not started immediately to complete the challenge. He did not start the task which is given by the king immediately. Might be he took a time for it to think about it, that what he has to do. So after some days, what he started to doing? Why is your face half shaven? I'm dressing up to buy a fish. Now Gopal's wife is asking him, now look at the face of Gopal. Here hair is there and here completely clean. So, he shaved half bird and half remains same. So Gopal's wife is asking that why you have done like this? Why you have shaven your face half only? So what's the answer of Gopal? I'm making myself, or I'm dressed up myself to buy Hilsa fish. So now he started the task which is given by the king. What is the matter with you? Why are you smearing yourself with ash? Now again Gopal's wife is asking that what happened to you? Why are you smearing? Smearing means applying. Kuch lagana, to applying something. We are applying cream or powder on our faces like this. So here ash. Ash, it's one kind of powder, and especially we are using ash wood for the powder which is left after burning the wood or paper, etc. Here ash might be the same powder which is we are getting from the burning material, or might be any other powder which make the person ridiculous. So here Gopal applying ashes on his face or on his body. I told you I'm dressing up to buy a Hilsa fish. And with a calm nature, Gopal said again to his wife that I told you before also that I dress up myself to buy Hilsa fish. Listen to me, please. You can't possibly go out in those disgraceful rags. What are you up to? Now, his wife said again, because look at, he worn a torn clothes, disgraceful. Disgraceful means a shameful clothes. Rags means clothes. So, his wife is telling to him that I say you please. Now she's requesting to Gopal that please don't go with these torn clothes, with these shameful clothes outside, because he's a courtier, is an intelligent person of the courts of the king's palace. So that's why her wife is telling that don't go in the shameful clothes outside with this dress up. How many times must I tell you, women? I'm out to buy a huge Hilsa fish. Now again Gopal said third time to his wife, woman word. Oh woman, how many times I told you that I'm going to buy Hilsa fish, so don't stop me for anything. It's happened to him. He's gone mate. And Gopal's wife finally give up that it's happened to him. He might be become maid. वो पागल हो गए हैं. She was thinking like this, because Gopal crossed the gate of the house. After look at what happened. Look at the fish in the hand of Gopal means finally he brought fish from the market. Gopal bought is a past form of buy. Gopal bought the Hilsa fish and started walking towards the palace. Means he already got it from the market. Now from market to palace he's walking with the fish. Now on the way what happened? Look at everybody, it's very interesting. Mother, look at that man. Isn't he comical? Now look at this boy, he's laughing. Look at the face of this boy, this child. He's laughing and saying to his mom that, Mom, look at this person is really comical. It's looking comical. Comical means a very laughable person, like a made person. He must be a made man. Hush, I think he's a mistake. Mistake means we cannot able to explain, unexplainable. So here look at, people are observing, but people are talking about Gopal's appearance. They are not talking about the fish which is taken by him. So everybody is talking about Gopal, not the Hilsa fish. Here, two men also talking with each other that the person is really made, really a foolish one. We cannot explain, we are unable to explain it, how it look like. When Gopal reached the court, what do you want? I want to see the king. Now finally, Gopal crossed the way between the market and the palace. Successfully he reached the king's palace, but still he is outside. He did not enter in the court, in the palace inside. Now look at these guardians, or you can say gatekeeper, who also not recognize Gopal, though Gopal is coming every day to the king's palace. And what they are asking, what do you want? Because they are also thinking that the person is a maid. So here Gopal is also not saying that I am Gopal and I want to go inside. What he is saying, I want to see the king. Means I want to meet the king. Now students, in a next video, we'll see that in a king's courtier, in a king's court, in a king's palace, other courtiers able to recognize Gopal or not, because they are whole day living together in a court. So they able to recognize or not, or the king able to recognize Gopal or not, and Gopal really getting success in his challenge or not. We'll see in the next video. Till that, read it, try to understand it, and if you have any difficulty, you can write in the comment box. Thank you all and have a wonderful day.